she just looked at me, and then she said her phone was dead, and then after her phone rang, and then you just had to walk away from. Like, that was terrible.
I said, I don't have a man, I'm gay. That's it.
I take you out. I was like, no, bye.
She was trying to sell.
This guy liked me for like 8 years, yo. Okay, I knew, but he never came up to me because I wouldn't just let the man, you know? I'd be like, yo, anyway. So this guy, after like 8 years, he calls me up like a few days before Valentine's Day, and he's like, yo, what are you doing Wednesday? Valentine's Day. I'm like, oh, Valentine's Day? Like, I'm free, but like, it was during midterm season and all that, so I was like, I only have like limited time, right? Time comes, he's like, I'm gonna come a few minutes late. I'm like, okay, whatever. Half an hour passes, an hour, 2 hours. He's like, you know what, I'm gonna be late. And then he's like, you know what, I'm gonna have to cancel it another time. And I'm like, I look in this man's story. He's with another girl at some game, bro. I'll give this guy a chance. Nah, I'm out.
So I remember I was on FaceTime with my friend, right? And so he like, I could tell that he liked me, but I'm not the type of person that likes to think that people, like, you know, if you don't say nothing, I'm not gonna just assume. Like, you're gonna have to say that you, like, I'm probably gonna know, but you're gonna have to say that, like, you like me. And so he, like, basically just asked me out, just to ask me out. And, like, I'm not good at FaceTime because I reacted before I think. And I just laughed, like, for a good 15, like, just laughed. Like, he really asked me out, and I laughed. I mean, for a minute he didn't know I was laughing, but like I laughed because like just no.
So there was like two girls, and we went up to them, and it wasn't for me. So I was just trying to say like, my friends to holler at, you know, but you gotta do this once, like where you go holler at them, but it's for you, you know. And then she's like, she just looked at me, and then she said her phone was dead, and then after her phone rang, and then you just had to walk away from. Like, that was terrible.
Okay, this man tried to slid into the DMs and, you know, ask me out. So he's like, hey, I was like, hey. And then he's like, he's like, what's up? I was like, why do you want to talk to me? And he's like, oh, I just want to, you know, get to know you. I was like, no, I don't want to get to know you. And then he's like, can I take you out? I was like, no, bye.
She was trying to sell, right? Listen, hear me out. I wouldn't have curved her, but the reason why I did was because she told me she was 16, and you know I don't deal with youths.
The rudest curve that I ever given was probably when a guy asked me like, you know what, like, do you have a man? And I said, I don't have a man, I'm gay. That's it. But like, that's not rude though. Like, you know, like when guys come up to me, like I don't really curve them. I just like give them my number and then I don't talk to them. That's it.
Rudest curve, I would say this guy met me at McDonald's. I was eating a junior chicken, and this guy came to me and said that you're cute. Can I get your number? And I had, you know, junior chicken sauce on my lips, so I was like, no, sorry, not interested. And he cried. So I guess that was a rude curve.
Rudest curve I ever gotten. So me and my boys were coming out of Orchid, and what happened was she was like, they said, oh, just go spit game to like a shorty. So there's some random shorty on the street, and you know Toronto shorties, they like to curve everyone. So I just walked up to her. I'm like, oh, what are you saying? Like, let me get your name. And then she was like, well, let me think about it. Like right in front of my face. And then she's like, actually, no. And I like right in front of my face. I was like, yo, alright, say no more. And I just cut.
Yo, to be honest, it's kind of recent still. I added this girl on Snapchat, but yeah, I didn't even know that she only spoke French. So like, she was just talking to me, and like, yeah, I didn't even know what to say because I don't speak French. So like, that was just complete out.
I guess when people try to talk to me and I think, like in my opinion, that they're ugly, I just say no, like, and they get so mad. I can't say no. Like, it's always by force, we have to go out.
This was funny because I didn't even like the girl in no sense. It was one of those ones where all your friends are saying, oh, you and this person will look good together, so you should date. So in my head, I'm just thinking, let me try some. If everyone around us is saying this miraculously looking good together, let me try some. So went up to the girl, said, yo, what we saying? This and that, that and that. at 2-2s I got friend zoned by the person I do not like. She said, "Oh, Sunshine, you're like a good friend to me, you know? And I don't want to mess up the chemistry." I'm like, "Sister, what did you say?" She said, "Oh, like your friend to..." In my head, I'm thinking, you know I don't like you, right? People just said, "You guys looked good." And she kept saying, like, I don't want to lose the friendship. God. I was just like, you know what? It's alright. From today henceforth, don't ever call me your friend. Because a man like me is not staying in the friend zone.
Maybe, I remember this time, like my friend said he had a streak with this girl. I looked up her profile on Instagram. She had like, what, 20k followers. And then I'm just like, yo, you know who I am? You fight well, I got the juice. And then after he was like, yo, you can't get that. I'm like, fam, bet. I don't DM shorties, you know? But I'm just like, yo, for this one, I'm gonna have to DM still. And the 2-2 was on my phone. I'm like, yo, I seen you at the party. She was like, what party? I'm like, back for your band too. She was like, what? I was like, I forgot what I said. But after I said like, add me on Snapchat, give her my Snapchat. And then, you know, she didn't even see it, you know. I wasn't even left on scene. She just like, this is, you know, just, yeah.
This is recently. I don't know if it's rude, but like this man, he's old. Like I don't know, he's just too old. I work at Shoppers Drug Mart, and I was just like, you know, stocking the items on the shelf. And he came up to me talking about he wanted to take care of me, take me out. I was like, oh, I'm good. I have a dad. You know, I'm okay. But then he's like, nah, I just want to treat you real nice. You deserve it. Like, you don't even know me, fam. But whatever. He keeps talking, keeps saying it. He's like, yeah, he just left his lady because he heard that she had a next man, this and that. I was like, oh, I feel bad for you. He's like, yeah, but it's okay. You're really pretty. And he asked for my number. So I gave him my ex's number. And then he called the number right there in front of me. Because, like, I guess he was trying to, like, validate that was my number. And then he called it, and then my ex didn't pick up. Luckily, it went to voicemail. He's like, oh, who's that on the voicemail? I was like, oh, shit. Like, my ex left his, like, voice recording on my phone. But, yeah, that's my number. I don't know what happened now because, like, he told me he's going to meet me on Friday at work. But I don't go to work Fridays, so.
Oh, man, grade 7. Yo, wasn't that the time of love? I remember I was, like, holding hands with this girl, like, steady for, like, a week. It was looking nice, you know? And, then all of a sudden, like, it wasn't even her. Like, she didn't have the guts to, like, tell me this, but, like, a friend of a friend comes running to me recess time, and I'm thinking, I'm like, I got my hands warmed up, and I'm thinking, oh yeah, I'm gonna get to know this little Portuguese girl, and I'm gonna talk her through the day about how I think that, I don't know, Disney's Recess is cool or something, like, stupid that we were talking back then or whatever. And she told me, like, yeah, so she doesn't want to be your whatever anymore. I don't know if she was a girlfriend or what we agreed upon, but either way, that was the hardest curve, man, because I just remember being messed up. I remember just, like, stomping my way up the stairs that night. It was like, I don't want any dinner. I was just holding hands. I don't understand what I lost.
Like in grade 7, maybe 6, and it was Valentine's around that season. I don't really like Valentine's, it's not my thing, but everyone's trying to say you have to have one of your waist suit, all sorts of foolishness. And then eventually peer pressure gets to you, and you're like, alright, I'm gonna ask somebody, you know? So every year they go around and like you can pay the school, and they'll go and give Valentine's to people. Like they'll have like a little candy, like a little candy bundle that has like a note or whatever, all sorts of stuff in it. So I did one of those and I sent it to the girl. I think I asked her to be my Valentine, and she said no. It was crazy. It was just crazy because the next year she tried to ask me because she liked me. But why did she say no? And she liked me. Like, it made no sense, but I curved her still. It was one of those petty things, like, you know, I moved on.
I told her, like, yo, there's no way you're in my building right now and you're trying to talk to my girl. That's lock off still.